Hello, everyone. How are you? It is Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025, and you have tuned in to my awesome pod stream. I appreciate that. I'm your host, Pizza Panda. We're going to be adventuring some more in Deshaan because we left before turning our quests in and finishing that little area, so we're going to do that for sure. And I picked up a couple of new abilities, and we're going to try those out today and see if they are better than if they're any good. Hopefully, because I'm not going to lie, I'm not especially keen on this whole Arcanist situation. But that's what I have, so I have to learn it, because otherwise, you can't change what your class is. You can subclass at some point, uh, but that costs 2 skill points for every ability that you learn, and it's very expensive, so we're not going to do that. At least not till much later. We might later. I mean, I don't know for sure, but we might later. It's possible. It could happen. But not for a while, because you definitely need a surplus of skill points to go subclassing. And you should never subclass before you learn how to use the abilities that you will you should learn your skill lines before you decide to switch. So that way, because all beginner tunes or all tunes at the beginning, um, you don't have all the abilities unlocked and you haven't used them enough to really level them up. So you definitely don't want to subclass before you've really learned your character's abilities. And then if you still don't like them, then you can subclass. And that's definitely an opportunity, something you can do. I'm probably not going to do that for a good while. As usual, my tune is in Rimmon because I do all my crafting in Rimmon. And so we're going to head back to Deshaan real quick. And as you can see, this is where we were last time. And it looks like we need to turn some stuff in. What's up?
The destruction, the loss of life. This slaughter was totally unnecessary.
Um,
All the time,
didn't
if
we
you
talk
must
to him
know.
already?
Doril is unique. Veloth shed the tear after he led the... I don't know. They revere
Oh,
Veloth, call
we
him the
didn't ask
prophet.
him what the
They
plague
hate this
husks
plague and
are.
probably want the relic for themselves. But they disrupted our violent, unthinking monsters. Without our constant prayers to direct the power of the tear, many of the...
Okay. Oh, I see. I see what happened. I clicked on the wrong
Did
person.
you recover any medallions? I hope so.
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
A whole bunch,
Once
actually.
the relic is safe and the Ashlanders are gone, we'll be able to resume our work. I may not be brave, but if I can help my order treat the afflicted, I will.
Well, good. I'm glad that you do. Because, we don't need some bystanders just doing nothing. You know what I find kind of hilarious?
Can't last much longer.
So I think I just saw somebody run by with this mount. So I have this mount. And I hadn't really seen it around very much. because it's been out for a long time, so, well, reasonably long time. So I hadn't seen it really around. But you know how it is? You never really notice other people's cars until you drive a specific kind of car, and then you see that car everywhere. That's kind of how it is.
Father, oh, Father, why did this happen to you? Then we are avenged. Our
Yeah, we
father
burned
is
all their
still
stuff.
dead, but at least the ones responsible for his death paid a price.
Yes, we burned all their stuff to the ground. We burned it all down. Alright, let's try out some new abilities I got. I don't know if they're any good, but we're about to find out. Ooh, okay, well that was fun. I'm assuming it's some kind of AoE. It's cool looking. We have one more. Oh, we have to kill somebody. Is it not an AoE? Because it's not... His life isn't going anywhere. Maybe not. I don't know. How about this one? Does this one do anything? Kind of. Kind of lame. Well, that wasn't very impressive at all. Alright, we gotta kill this guy.
An invader in our camp? You die for this.
Okay. I don't know. Here's the thing. Like, this stuff takes up... You only have so many frickin' spaces on your bar. And then if these things... They don't do anything. Ugh. Like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Oh, come on. That was my fault. I was not paying attention. And you know, you can't mount when you're in combat.
Why must I suffer so?
Alright, we're not going to talk to this guy. Alright, gotta wait for them to run away. Alright, now we'll talk to this guy.
Is it done?
It is.
I put the tear of St. Veloth in a safe place. Now maybe the Ashlanders will leave us alone.
Well, I killed their leader.
By the three. Let's hope the Veriansu go home now. I just pray I haven't made things worse. I left the army to get the blood off my hands. But look how that turned out. You killed him. But I let the arrow fly. Still, you have my thanks.
Well, you're very welcome. I know it sucks being... They look like refugees just sort of hanging out here. But they're all clearly in the Mages Guild. Because those are Mages Guild outfits right there. Alright. Yeah, we got this town all taken care of. Just doing good deeds, helping people out, even though Dark Elves are assholes in general. That guy was pretty nice. These guys were... This group was nice. I think them being in the Mages Guild makes a difference. You know what I mean? Because, like, they don't belong to any alliance. They're just trying to learn how to be really good mages. Alright, so today our endeavors, we're gonna get our endeavors done. We have to kill 40 enemies. We've already done 13 of those because I played on my characters a little bit earlier, so. And we have to collect 5 cloth producing plants. I could do the alliance or the healing, but I don't. This particular character does not have a scribe skill because this character has not done the scribing quest line, which we'll do. We will definitely do that with this character at some point. And but I don't go into the PvPs if I can help it because pretty much I feel like the PvP in this game is very lopsided. But you know, that's my opinion. You can disagree with me if you like. But you know, everybody has their play style. And I've played in PvP games before. I played in WoW when I played WoW, I played the arena all the time. I played in the battlegrounds all the time. I freaking loved battlegrounds. I mean, I got kind of bored with them after a while because they didn't really change them up very much, but I really liked playing the battlegrounds because you know it gave it some unpredictability. Because you know when you're out playing with like regular mobs and stuff, you sort of get into a routine of doing stuff, and fighting all the time is kind of boring when you're just doing the mobs. But that's why I try to switch things up a bit, and that way I don't get bored. But the battlegrounds in WoW were super fun. I loved playing in the WoW, but they kept everybody within, you know, a reasonable amount of levels of each other so that you weren't completely murdered every time you walked through the thing. We're in here for the Sky Shard, of course, because I've definitely done this delve with a different character. All right, see if we can't figure out how to do this thing. The abilities, I gotta figure out what the point of them is. Ooh, I electrocuted that thing into dust. Alright, also my weekly endeavor is to use poisons on my weapon, so if I have any, I don't think I have any on this tune. I don't. That's right, I got my other tune working on it. It's no biggie. No biggie. Okay, this was not smart on my part, because I just was way too far away for this. Yeah, I don't know about this. Alright, we're going to look at our skills, because I need to understand what these are supposed to do. So the big spirally thing that I stand on grants me courage, fortitude, and intellect, and minor endurance, which increases my weapon and spell damage. Okay, it just makes me a little more powerful. I see. Alright. I didn't read that right the first time I put this in here. And then this one supposedly deals magic damage over 20 seconds. And then if I was like, if somebody came along and stood in that circle, they could partake in it as well. So there's that. But I'm a solo player, generally speaking, so we'll see how well it helps me out. Alright. Whoops, I'm not trying to... Can't mount in here. I'm not actually trying to get on my horse. I'm just trying to... Oh. Yeah, okay. Try that again. Let's not throw out stuff to be helpful after everything is dead. funny when you know, you're in a dungeon or whatever, and then like everybody's walking through here. And it's cool, honestly, it's cool when they're all relatively your level, because when they're relatively your level, then, you know, you actually get a chance to get some hits in. But when you come, like, you know, when I'm in a dungeon, I generally take my time to some degree, because like I'm opening chests and urns and things. And then somebody who's just like whizzing through there super fast just like breathes on them and they're dead. And I'm just like, man, I didn't even get a chance to. I didn't even get a chance. That went pretty smooth, and hopefully everybody got a hit on that. Hopefully everybody got a hit on that. Okay. Came in here for a sky shard. Killed the boss. Oh, gotta loot these urns. See, my eye didn't catch any urns coming in, so I didn't get stuck doing that. Like, how do you capture a pizza panda? You stick them in a room with urns. Oh my gosh, in the Telvanni Peninsula, if much later, when we end up in the Telvanni Peninsula, man, it's gonna be difficult for me, because I cannot resist the thousands of urns that there are. There's a quest for, yeah, there's a quest line for the Telvanni Peninsula, and there's just like a seemingly endless supply of urns in this place, and I'm just like, I can't not open them all. It's crazy how many urns there are. It's so crazy. And I can't not open them all. It's a compulsion. I want all the stuff, you guys. I want all the stuff. And mostly what I'm hoping for out of urns are recipes and crafting mats. But I get a ton of lockpicks. And I also get some, like, you know, gear and stuff. But it's all like low level, or not low level, but it's unfancy. You know, it doesn't have any like traits or enchantments or anything. It's just like, you know, gauntlets and pants and stuff, which is fine because I use that stuff to break down to get mats out of. So it's a source of crafting material. But gear takes up an individual slot. Even if it's the same frickin' like, if you have like 4 of the exact same sword, it's going to take up 4 slots. I kind of wish that kind of stuff stacked, but you know, what are you going to do? What I'm going to do is head over to this place, I guess. I'll probably go and do this thing right here. We'll need to head up here at some point, because our main storyline is here. Suppose though, if we wanted to go to take care of that delve real fast. Decisions. We could start our Mages Guild quest line and see how that goes. Oh, I wonder, did I set up my champion points? Oh, I haven't done that. I need to do that before our next thing. I'm not gonna make you watch me make decisions about my champion points. That could take me a while because, you know, I have a bunch now, so it's easier to make decisions when I have the ability to spread them out a bit. You know, before when I didn't have very many, it's just like, why do you even bother putting them in? Because at this point, they don't even really do anything. So why even bother? And now I have enough. I can put some points in there and should make a noticeable difference. Should make a noticeable difference in my combat abilities, hopefully. Oh, I have to remember to pick plants for cloth. I have to remember to do that. It really, really sucks when I don't get my daily endeavors because I just forgot to do them. Occasionally, I don't do my daily endeavors because the endeavor requirements, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not doing any of that. It's like all, you know, trials and battlegrounds and things, and I'm just like, listen, I don't. Okay, do you suppose the quest is standing out here? I don't think so. I feel like the quest is inside. Let's look. Yes, the quest is inside. Yay, that's helpful. Because, yeah, remember that one time, or that one build we were going to do? Oh, somebody came in here and dragged these guys. Which is fine. I do that too. Because you're just trying to leave. Sometimes when you're at the end, you're like, I already fought all these people and animals and monsters and shit. I don't want to have to do it. All right. We got a dead dark elf next to a nest of klama eggs. Been dead for a while. Let's read the note. Well, they came in to get some klama eggs, and they didn't make it. That's unfortunate. So basically, we just have to tell somebody that they're dead. Oh, we have to find the bag of klama eggs that she collected. Okay. Gotta find the bag of klama eggs. Oh, and there's a book over here. All right. I'm over here to pick up a book. Nope. Pull my map up. I keep trying to get on my horse because, I don't know. My hands think for some reason. Wow, I defeated 40 enemies already. Good for me. That's an endeavor. I just have to remember to pick some plants. Now I just have to remember to pick some plants. Alright, now we gotta wait for the boss to respawn, which we are gonna do, just because, you know, I'm assuming it's probably one of these giant bugs. Quamas. They're called quamas. Lady Laurel. Interesting. Oh, maybe she's like some magical person. Who knows? Open this chest while we wait. I mean, honestly, who even knows how long this person's been dead? Because there's a 5-minute respawn rate, but sometimes they'll respawn earlier, which is weird. Alright, we're all waiting for the boss. So it's Halloween season. I'm super excited. And I love Halloween season. I'm probably not even going to do anything for Halloween, because I haven't done anything for Halloween in ages. But I still loved it. Oh, Brandon is watching. He forgot to say hi. Who knows how long ago he said that, because I forget to look at the chat, because basically the only person watching is him and me. We're the only ones watching. That's fine. You know, trying to catch us, unless, you know, you've been watching a faithful watcher for a while, it's hard to remember to watch things live. And then also, maybe your favorite podcast is live at a time you can't watch it, which is fine. You can watch it later. That's how I watch them. I almost never catch a podcast that I like live because I am doing other things, and it's hard for me to remember also. And then by the time I do remember, I have, like, you know, maybe 3 or 4 podcasts I can just binge in a row, which is really my favorite way to do it. Honestly. Alright, excellent. Killed the boss. Oh, what is happening? See, that's just wrong. You go out the door because you're being attacked. And I'm just like, yeah, that's the best time to go out the door, is when I'm being attacked and I don't feel like messing with it, honestly. Alright. Alright, now we'll have to exit. Before we can finish this quest. Alrighty. What do you suppose? We have to turn this in. Mama Aralosi. Who is that and where are they? Huh? Don't know. I don't know. Oh man. She's all the way down here at this mine. That's alright. We are going to... Oh, I thought... I saw that yellow, and I thought it was something I had killed before and then forgot to loot. But it is... just a friendly... That's corn silk. That is not a plant.
No one goes into the gorge. Got that?
Do we say why
No
the
one.
pass is closed?
Tell them there's death in the pass. Leave it at that.
Yes, Commander.
Well, okay.
If you're planning to use the pass to Mournhold, find another route. It's not safe. The Maulborn have overrun the traders' camp and occupied the pass. By the authority of House Hlalu, this area is closed. It's a death trap.
Well, what's your plan to do about
We
it?
sent in some scouts to assess the situation, but they haven't returned. I don't want to march in there blindly, but we can't wait much longer.
Oh, well, I can locate your scouts.
This pass is too important to allow it to fall into the Maulborn's hands.
What's so important about this gorge?
It's the primary trading route between Mournhold and the west. It's also home to a traders' camp. Every caravan that comes through this part of Deshaan depends on that camp.
Well, all right. Well, why did they occupy this pass?
That's an excellent question. Harassing caravans seems to go against their usual method of operations, doesn't it?
It kind of does. But I guess we were supposed to talk to this guy instead. Let's talk to this guy now.
Speak to Captain Deril if you need something.
Hey, Narcissus sent me to provide assistance.
About damn time we got some help out here. We're outmatched. Captain Deril will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
Excellent. Yeah, we talked to him. But we still get to complete the quest, even though we talked to the wrong guy initially. Okie doke. Oh. All right. You know, it's really important to check your perimeter before walking ahead, because you don't know. Sometimes there's people sort of blending into the rocks. Is there anybody else who wants to attack me because I wasn't paying attention?
Need to report back. Maulborn. They're trying to make the plague stronger.
What are they
The
planning?
alchemist who created the Lotus Plague. Merdendril. He's making it stronger. More potent. The Maulborn plan to smuggle it into Mournhold. Infect the whole city. There's no time. You need to stop them.
And how do I do
The
that?
Maulborn can't bring cargo through the city gates without official papers. They're carrying forged shipping manifests.
Oh, so I'll steal those, and then they don't have papers to get in.
Maybe. It's worth a try.
It's worth a try. That is a true statement. It's worth a try. It's always worth a try. I mean,
Kothar's the name. I was working as a guard in the training camp before the Maulborn attacked. This elven scout was lucky I came along when I did. She was getting her arse handed to her.
well, how did you survive?
Did what I was taught to do. When outnumbered, I hide. Not the bravest move, but it kept the two of us alive.
I mean, it's a good plan.
If you're going down there, I could use your help. I need some things from the camp.
And what kind of things
Things
do you
that are
need?
too important to fall into the hands of the Maulborn. They're in 3 locked chests, so you'll need to get the keys first.
And who has the keys?
3 of the merchants I worked for wore the keys on chains around their necks. They were the first to fall when the Maulborn attacked, but I don't think their bodies were searched very thoroughly.
Okay, so why do I need these keys? What is in the chest?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. All I can tell you is I swore to guard those chests with my life. That ought to give you some idea of their importance.
I see. Okay, well, you know, I'm going to have to open the chests anyway, so I don't know why you didn't bother just telling me what was in them. It's kind of dumb. Alright, let's start murdering people so I can steal all their stuff. Alright, I guess we're starting with you. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. Alright. Your little ice wall didn't work out very well. Let's take this bread. We'll take these pies too. Why not? We'll take the pies. I like bread. It's pretty abundant in the world. And you, like, it's, you know, good for keeping your health up. She's gonna throw knives at me. Well, you know what? I don't really care about your stupid knives. Alright, kill those people. Let's kill... No, I'm gonna skip them. These guys. These are the ones I want to kill. These guys. Because, you know, they got some stuff in their tent over here. They got pumpkins. Letters. Oh, look. I love just, like, stuff just sitting out and I can just take it. Very awesome. So much foodstuffs. All right.
What is that terrible smell?
Did you hear that? It's like, what is that terrible smell? I mean, it's probably you. I have not seen a lot of bathtubs in this game, so I'm just like, Who in this game is bathing? Probably everybody needs to bathe. And yet, I have seen very few bathtubs in this game. And the bathtubs that I have seen, I'm like, was this intended to be a bathtub? Or was it, you know, sort of repurposed as a bathtub? But I have seen some places, like if you go into a building and you're looking around the rooms looking for stuff to steal, and then you'll sort of run into an area that kind of looks like, you know, bathroom-ish, right? There's no toilets in this game. There's no toilets in this game. That's not a thing. Because, you know, nobody goes to the bathroom back in the olden days. In a fantasy world, nobody has to pee. Just not a thing, I guess. Somehow, nobody has to pee. And apparently nobody's bathing either, so... Oh, I got a treasure map. Ooh. Treasure maps are fun. All right. I'm pretty good at this. You know, sometimes you walk up to something that's got a thing on it and it doesn't register right away. You gotta like hold your tongue right in order to... Somehow I didn't loot this guy. What that's about. couldn't walk away. You tried. Interesting. Alright, now that I have like these things, maybe I can get into a routine a little easier. Because like the stuff makes a little more sense to me. We're still looking for keys. People are trying to attack me from the back. What is that about? Y'all? I don't appreciate being snuck up on like that. Also, I feel like you were a lot further away than, you know. These ice walls are kind of annoying. You know, I mean, I get it. You're trying to protect themselves. It's fine. Protecting yourself, I get it. But you know, you can't protect yourself from me. But I have to remember to walk around to the other side because if you shoot at them with their ice wall up, it just attacks the ice wall. Oh, woman, you have to actually pick it up. You can't just open it and then walk away. It's not effective. Alright, let's go open the chest. And of course, we walked by those chests because of those boxes that didn't allow me, that didn't read as something I could open. Excellent. I could have gone a little smoother, but I did all right. Gems doesn't seem all that important to me. Oh, don't waste your beam. Ah, I did it anyways. Golden trinkets. Okay. Alright. Strange relic. Maybe that's the important one. Oh, let's talk to her. Scout
The
Marlene.
manifests. Did you get them?
I did. I got them all.
This should buy us enough time to act.
So what's the next
Good question.
step?
Before we strike back, we need to gather our swords. I wish I knew how many of the others survived.
Where do you want me to look for them?
I think most of them were captured. I saw some of them dragged off toward that cave to the north. I'll report to Diril and let him know what's happening here. You go to the cave and see if you can find the others.
All right, I'm gonna go look for them. We'll go look for the others. But before we do that, was there... Oh, there's a treasure trove over here. Oh, is she just waiting for me to walk over there and pick it up? And she's like, ah, I got it already. Like, listen. Where?
Did you get the stuff from the locked chests?
So, what was so important about these trinkets? Why should I care if the Malborn got them?
Yeah. Fact is, I kind of lied to you. Those
Uh-huh.
merchants owed me weeks of back pay, and now they're dead. My family will starve without that money. Those trinkets you recovered may not seem like much, but they'll feed my family for a year.
You should have told me the truth.
I could not risk it. I'm sorry I misled you, but I can't let my children go hungry.
Okay, so now I have to decide if I let him keep the trinkets to feed his family, or return these items to the families of the merchants and ask them for your back pay, right? Like, I understand he needs to get paid. He's got to feed his family. Those merchants had families too, right? And it's just like, like, he's just going to take those trinkets and, maybe they would have gotten more money. 10 kids. He might have 10 kids. We don't know. Yeah, so I think I'm going to make him take the trinkets, take the items back to the families, and then just make the families pay. Because, like, we don't know how much those trinkets and things were worth, right? Those merchants would have sold those things and given the money to their families, and then whatever they had left over, they pay this guy, right? I'm gonna make him return the items to the families.
Return them to the spoiled children of wealthy merchants? Why
I mean,
should
how
I?
wealthy were they
Then
if
it
they
was a
owed you
few
all that money?
trinkets.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the guards.
You're right. That stuff doesn't belong to me.
It doesn't.
I'll make sure the families get their goods back. And I'm sorry for making up that story.
Yeah, see, if you had just told me the truth to begin with, this could have gone a different way for you. But I detest liars, man. I got no time for liars. If you lie to me about something, you better have a damn good reason for doing it. That's all I'm saying. I do find it weird. Every time I'm picking up a letter, it's not saying lore discovered. Like, why is that? Very weird to me. Alright, we're gonna see if we can just whip past these people without aggroing everybody on the place. Okay, we're gonna find the captured scouting party in here. What's up?
Those Nyx hounds won't take me. Won't make me into a husk. Bled myself with my own blade. No use to them now. That'll show them.
Come on now.
What was I saying? Did Scout Marmine send you? I was glad she got away. The others, they're all gone.
Oh, that's not good.
I've seen what the plague does to a body. I won't let it take me. But if the wards were destroyed...
What wards?
Arcane ward stones that make the Moorborn immune to the plague. A gift from someone called Vox. Sure would be a shame if those Aelits came down with their own plague. How about you smash those wards that are protecting them?
Well, that sounds like an excellent plan. Where are the other scouts?
I heard them crying out in the darkness. The plague's taken them. They've turned. The wards. Concentrate on the wards. There are 3 of them. Smash them all.
Alright, I'll do what
Those
I can.
wards keep the Maulborn from getting infected by their plague. Smash them, and may the plague take them all.
So where are these wards?
Down into the cave. The same place they dragged the others. May the three watch over their souls now.
Alright. Well, we'll go take these wards out. Now, I guess somebody's been in here. There wasn't anybody over here guarding this ward. Here we go. Now, see, this one's got 2 people guarding it. So, get fancy. Getting fancy. You know, I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of myself. Doing pretty good. I haven't gotten too confused. My fingers are working. Turning into almost a good arcanist.
I need aid!
You need aid. I gotta kill the healer. Generally speaking, I try to kill the healers first, so that they don't heal everybody while I am trying to get rid of everything. I didn't see you standing there, blending in. There's somebody else up here I didn't see. There is. That's alright, I got my beam ready. Got my beam ready. Excellent. All the wards are destroyed. Oh, but now there's people blocking my exit.
Heal me!
Yeah, she can't heal you. She's dead. Look at me.
Good, you're still alive. Scout
Yes.
Marmine told us she sent you to this cave. Veron
Yes.
says he knows you from Narcissus. He and his ally have offered their assistance.
Oh. His ally. Well, okay. What do you need me to do?
We have to proceed cautiously. I don't want any more of my soldiers getting infected. But the Maulborn have to be dealt with. For good.
Well, I destroyed the wards that are protecting them, so that's probably going to help.
Ah! That changes things. We've spotted the plague shipment they planned for Mournhold. I want those crates destroyed, but I need my troops at a safe distance when it happens.
What, you have any
Always.
ideas?
A cliff overlooks their loaded wagons, and I've got archers up there. Get to Nariu Virion. Tell her to have the archers shatter the crates from above. We'll see how the Maulborn like being exposed to their own plague.
All right, I'll protect the archers while they do all their work.
Good idea. Exactly what we need. On your way, then. That tunnel will
Okay.
take...
Yes, that tunnel will take me blah, blah, blah. All right, we're going this way. Let's go ahead and click on that. Oh, this is a very empty hallway. Didn't have to fight anybody. What's up?
Ready for a fight? Once the
I
archers
am.
start shooting, the Maulborn will swarm this overlook. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, you tell the archers to start shooting. Target the crates.
Archers, to your positions.
Alright, let's get ready. This bombardment.
Once the arrows start flying, they'll be on us in no time.
Well,
Here
I'm
they
ready.
come.
Here they come. Alright, bring them on. Bring them on. Can't stop me. Damn it. Any more? Is that it? Come on. Come on. Can't beat me. Can't beat me. Aha! Is that it? Come on now. Are we done?
You've doomed us all. Prepare to die.
I've doomed you all. I am pretty sure you guys doomed everybody else. Like, what the fuck?
We did it! All right, back to the cave.
Excellent. Before we hit the cave, let's level up. Oh, so at level 32, you get some dye pots for a costume and hat that you are currently equipped with. So, like, if you have a costume and you like the costume, but you don't like the color scheme of it, at level 32, you get some free dye pots. You get to choose. You get to choose between the holiday, which of course is some Christmas nonsense, the cheerful cliff racer, which is mauve. Well, what looks like mauve to me. It's called mud crab maroon. But I'm going to tell you, as an artist, that is not maroon. That is a mauve color. Welkin blue, which is kind of a cyan. And then Quester yellow, which is sort of a beige. And then the darkening of the moons, which is obsidian black, which is not black. It's like a dark gray. And anyways, it's black, blue, and gray. And I definitely, that's the only one I like. So I'm going to pick that one. It's all a matter of taste. And I have good taste, so I picked the good colors. Now, I have new abilities, which take stamina. So I'm going to throw some points into my stamina. Oh, and I get to increase my dexterity. Is that it? That's it. That's it. Oh, cool. All right, we leveled up. Finished that quest. Oh, we have to go back to the cave. Gotta go back into the cave.
Change of plans. Those crates the archers destroyed, the plague is spreading quicker than dragon's breath. Can't go that way.
Okay, well, how is it spreading so quickly?
Hey, I'm not an alchemist. I can only tell you what Veron told me. That stuff is potent. It spreads like wildfire. As soon as it touches skin, people transform into husks.
Well, that's not good.
I warned that fool Deril not to go on ahead. If he's not a husk yet, he's probably a feast for one. That plague moves like lightning.
Where did he
He
go?
took some troops to the southern side of the gorge. He's looking for the Moleborn leader, the alchemist. I don't know if he made it that far or not.
Well, I'll go find him. You
Don't
get to
need to tell
safety.
us twice. We'll stay on high ground until the plague dissipates. If you find Deril and he's turned, do what you have to. Understand?
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. You know, I haven't run into any cloth plants. Of course, I mean, there's never any, well, I won't say never. There's generally not any in, like, caves and stuff. Sometimes in caves you can find, like, mushrooms, rune stones. But you generally don't find a lot of cloth. Sometimes you can find water. But you generally don't find a lot of cloth in a cave. I'm trying to think if I've ever found a cloth in a cave. I don't think so. Mushrooms and alchemy water is generally what you find. Now they're having to fight each other. They turned into zombies. Oh, that makes me think of that song. Oh, who did that song? Okay, we gotta go over here on top of this mountain or whatever. Of course, is it really a mountain? It's probably not a mountain. Oh, I need to go this way, I think. The stairs are over here. What did he run away for? I guess I somehow managed to get just out of his zone. I almost had him all the way dead. He just ran away. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't get paid enough to put up with this nonsense. Oh, friendlies. Heavy sack. What's up, man?
By Aeum! You've run through a gauntlet of plague and death, yet you aren't sick. How?
Well, turns out I don't have a soul, which is probably something to do with it. I was resurrected in Cold Harbor, which may have something to do with it. Also, I'm the protagonist in the story, and I can't get sick.
We'll consider it a blessing of the tribunal for now and leave it at that. The Moleborn who haven't fallen to the plague are in retreat. We've just one final matter to attend to. We've got Medindral, the alchemist who created the Lodos plague, cornered in these ruins. We need to capture him and find out how he did it. With you at our side, we can't fail.
That's what we're waiting for.
That's
Let's
the
go.
spirit. We're right behind you.
Yes.
Remember,
that's right.
we have to find out how the plague was made. Then we can get to work on making a cure. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I don't know. I get into fighting stance before I go through a door. Because when you open the door, it cancels it. Loot these things.
On your
Looting
guard.
is what I
We
do.
don't know what's up ahead.
Oh, great.
Look everywhere. Any clues we find may lead us to the cure.
Hello there.
Oh. I must have accidentally tried to talk to her. Crates with things sitting on top of them will not open, just in case you didn't know that. I mean, you know, logically it makes sense, but you never know.
What did you find? What is that?
Well, I thought it was bread, but it turns out I picked up the letter.
That's the recipe for the Lodos plague. We've done it!
We have done it. He's very excited.
What's happening?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Our companions turned into zombies.
You resist my plague? Let's try a stronger version.
No! No, not that! Ah!
Oh, no. That's not right. Well, crap.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? I
Oh,
shall
yeah.
experiment upon your body.
Oh, yeah, you're about to die, asshole. Took out all my companions. Like, what is wrong with you? Double beams. Hit you with a sky beam. Fucking asshole. Oh, I wonder if there's anything good back here. There's a door that I can't go through, so nope. Man. You go in with allies and you come out with nobody.
I told you, Veron. Our champion survives.
I mean, I always survive.
What happened
Even
in
when
there?
I don't.
Where's Diril? He's gone, isn't he?
Yeah, we killed the plague's creator, but Daryl fell in the battle.
He died valiantly, then. Did you learn anything in there that would help us?
The alchemist's lab is inside the ruins. All of his notes on the plague are there.
Praise Vivek. With the notes, we can finally craft a cure. The Mulborn have fallen to their own plague. The merchants are already returning to their camp.
What about the clouds?
The stuff in the crates was extremely potent, but also very short-lived.
Well,
It
that's
came and went
fortunate.
fast, and we haven't seen any more afflictions. But if this had reached Mournhold...
Yeah, well, that didn't happen.
Still, we can't lower our defenses yet. This was just one piece of the Mulborn scheme. But for now, the Gorge and Mournhold are safe.
Excellent. I'm glad they're safe. I mean, otherwise, what the hell are we even doing this for?
With the death of the alchemist Merdindril, our contract is fulfilled. I'm not sure we could have accomplished it without you.
Well, what will you guys do
On to
now?
our next assignment. We don't get a lot of downtime. We're always on the job, always watching. Are you heading to Mournhold now?
Oh, why on earth would I go
Someone
there?
has to tell Ordinator Kilau what happened here. You appear to be available for the job.
Oh.
I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Hopefully it won't be because your name's on a contract.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You're full of surprises. Not that I doubted you. Thanks for your help.
You ready to tell me who you are yet?
You know, I think you earned the truth. but this is a pretty big secret I'm about to share. Are you sure you're up to the responsibility?
I would never betray your trust.
I know you won't. Come closer. This is for your ears only.
Ooh,
Veron
she's
and
flirting
I
with me.
were part of the Morag Tong.
What is that?
You're kind of an innocent, aren't you? The Morag
I
Tong?
mean,
Organized crime? A league of assassins? We used to be part of the establishment, but we're kind of on the outs these days. Some of the house leaders still employ us, though.
oh, that Morag
Keep
Tong.
your voice down. Just being associated with the Morag Tong can get me put to death.
All
We're
right.
here on behalf of Mournhold, understand?
Yes, I totally
Now
understand.
Get out of here. We'll meet again, I'm sure.
Now, see, we got that information out of her, and she wasn't part of, like, the quest. I wasn't supposed to talk to her. Like, you know, you should talk to the people, even when they don't have quest markers on their head, because, you know, they got some interesting things to say. And now she told us she was in the Morag Tong. So, all right, because honestly, I thought she was in the Dark Brotherhood. But she's not. She's in the Morag Tong. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's look at our map and see where we are in the world. Alrighty, Aphrodite. So Mournhold is our next major stop. But I think I'm gonna call this one good for the night. And then I think tomorrow what we're gonna do is I can get my brain to tell me with words. So I think we're gonna see if we can't pick ourselves up a companion. So if you don't know, a companion is basically an ally that you can take with you all the time. The only time you can't use a companion is in the PvP zones, which is Battlegrounds and Cyrodiil Imperial City. But outside of that, you can take your companion with you everywhere. Dungeons, delves, quests, the Infinite Archive, pretty much everywhere. And companions are super helpful because, I mean, it's like having just like an extra ability, and they can make good tanks or healers or even a DPS, depending. It's all up to you how you make your companion. And they'll have they have their own abilities and weapon styles and armor styles, and you get to pick those too. So I think maybe tomorrow, heavy sack. Yeah, I think maybe tomorrow we're gonna go see if we can't grab us a companion. But I'm gonna do a little mild research to see if I can even find out where to get one, because like my other tune has companions, but my other tune's in the Aldmeri Dominion. This tune is in the Ebonheart Pact, and so I don't know where to pick these quests up as someone in the Ebonheart Pact. We'll figure it out. And I think tomorrow that's what we're going to do, because it'd be nice to have a little extra help. Because while I think I'm getting the hang of this Arcanist situation, it's always nice just to have a little backup. And as a solo player, having that backup is really very helpful. Lady Smock, that's alchemy. It's not cloth. That's alright, I'll do that later. Well guys, thanks for watching. We did a good job, I think. We're making progress. And we're learning some things. We're doing some good things about our ability. What is this? A dwarven Broken dwarven construct near a major road. Unusual to say the least, right? Why is there a dwarven sphere just hanging out here? It's battle-worn, slick with oil, fresh blood. Its metal frame has been crushed and battered. A trail of broken and overturned wagons extends to the northeast. We should totally investigate what happened there. Alright, we'll pick that up. Alright. Well, we've picked up that quest. And I'm going to pick up this heavy sack because it's right here. You know I can't resist a heavy sack. Alright, I'm going to stop walking. Because if I don't stop walking, I'm going to end up doing like 4 more quests before I sign out. Alright. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying my series of live streams. If you have any questions, if you want to know anything about me, if you want to participate in the conversation, leave some comments. You know, share with your friends. Tell them about me. If you're enjoying it, bring your friends along and watch together. You know, subscribe to my channel so that when I come out with another video, you know that it's happening. So basically, comment, like, share, subscribe. The usual things. And I will see you tomorrow. Have an awesome night, everyone.